Hi everyone, it's Tracy from Crochet Rocks. I said I would show you the back room. Well, this is it, because it's not very big. And here's my racking. It goes more or less to the ceiling. There's a little window there that leads to the back garden. But I've got a fair bit in here. It won't all be in here. A lot of this is going to be taken to Martin's and put there. But especially I'm going to try and keep it in its types. So I've got a lot of this inexpensive King Cole price wise here in a lot of these boxes. These are accessories that needs adding to. I've got some kits and some children's stuff there, puzzles, and along here I've got still more King Cole, which I have a lot of King Cole going all the way along and down here. And then we get to some Signet boho spirits, and there's some Karen, and then lots and lots of bits at the bottom. So the majority of this will disappear from here. I'm going to keep perhaps things that there are small amounts of that I can't make a big section of, like the Karen, the puzzles, the accessories and stuff like that. I'll keep all the things that would really be to me a small department, whereas big departments like yarn and big companies like King Cole will have a much bigger kind of section. But kitchen roll over there and some wallpaper, because this is the back room after all. Oh, and I've got some more down here. This is all the special Aran, and that's birdseed. That's why it's a bit dusty. But this is my dehumidifier, because it does get a very sort of outside wall and no heater in here, which obviously if I'm going to work in here in the winter I will rectify. We've got a Z bed which has only been used once, and that there is my sewing machine, and that's some more yarn that I haven't quite done anything with yet. But this is, see, it's not very big room. It's quite deep racking. I mean, these bit boxes are the 62 litre ones, so they are quite long, and that's why it sticks out quite a way, because they stick out beyond the actual racking anyway. But since I bought this racking, Gary's brother really likes it, and I think he wants to get some for himself because he's an electrician and he has lots and lots of stuff. Gary wants some for his tools. So I've started a thing. I've actually started a thing. But this is quite heavy duty racking, designed for kind of more warehousey stuff. But you can get it where it's more flimsy for your garage. But this is what we were putting together over the last few days. And it was heavy stuff, because it is quite heavy. But that's the back room. It's not a yarn room. Just going to pause it a second. This is, as you all know, the yarn room, and it goes from floor to ceiling. I have some boxes of stuff here that I'm uploading onto my computer, which is there. Over this side I've got more yarn, and remember the heads? There's a couple of heads up there, and this is a bit of a messy section because there's boxes, but there's heads at the bottom. Those long boxes are heads. I've got some books and magazines, which I've got too many of. And there's lots and lots of yarn. Now, some of this is to be uploaded onto the site and some of this isn't. But I've been working away today. The stuff that's in the box I've already done. And the stuff that's over there on the counter I've got to do. And oh, there's me on the screen. So that's kind of it. This is obviously the yarn room. This is a bit of a mess, this one, at this precise moment in time. Sweeping round. See, I've got quite a lot of yarn and not that many places to actually put it. So I have been doing some stash busty little projects, but not really busted much stash, and I want to. This is a chinchilla. I love this stuff. And the furry yarn that I made the cowl with. I'm going to make that into a bag, I've decided, when I get round to doing it. It's a lovely sunny day, and as you know, this isn't all my yarn. I'll show you some. This is the yarn in the bedroom, And there's a few bits and pieces stacked over here that needs moving. This is my hot water bottle. We were using these during the power outage for the fish tanks, and this is, Gemma got me this for my birthday. It's so I can put my iPad on it, and I've used it. It's brilliant. I did want one of those, but this is, do you remember I bought those big fat balls? There they are. There's loads here. There's more over the other side. These are the wardrobes. A bit messy in here, sorry. And over here we've got more of them. They go to the floor, but you can't see them, unfortunately, because there's stuff here. But this is, oh, I've got gaps. I've got gaps. I can fill those gaps. I can fill those gaps. So yeah, this is the spillover yarn room. Now, had I not got all this yarn, I could fill this up with ornaments and my knickknacks, which I have nowhere to put. So that is my goal. I do have more yarn out in the caravan in storage boxes, but you know, some of my yarn in here is actually stuff that I've bought to be uploaded, and once I can get that all in its boxes and over to Martin's, then I'll have more room for my own. You can see some gorgeous Hayfield Spirit there. It's one of my favourite yarns. I've got lots of that. Loads of it up in storage boxes that's been caked up. I put it in cakes because it stores easier that way. There's lots of the purple Poundland there. I was making a purples blanket. Gemma kind of earmarked that for herself. I've got red curtains in here, so all the yarn's got this rosy glow about it, and it's not showing its true colours. Anyway, I'm going to pause it for a second. We're back in the proper yarn room. So there's Mike, and a picture of Mike and Tyler, and that there, poking his little head through, is my dad. This was my mum and dad, and that's Mike and Tyler. They've got to go on the wall. I just need some way of fixing them up. More yarn at the top, so it goes all the way to the ceiling. That's the big fat t-shirt yarn from Paintbox that I bought, but I do have some to upload to my channel, not Paintbox, but a recycled yarn company, and I've got no photos. That's the trouble, so I'm gonna have to get busy taking them. Now that's big fat yarn, that I'd have to knit with that. Then we've got the poodle. Remember I made Gemma a what's it called, pocket shawl out of the poodle yarn, because she had a poodle and she loved the poodle. And then we've got my other favourite yarn, which is just adorable and I love it so much. That is the Cabaret Underwater Rainbow, which obviously I will be stocking. And I really like this. This has kind of got a little bobble attached to it, and I was going to make something with it. I haven't got round to that yet. Lots and lots of really pretty yarns that normally you don't see because they're behind me. Got some Poundland stuff there. I like this as well, and I wanted to make something with that, but heaven knows what. And there is a big box, well, a big kind of cube full of Red Heart Unforgettable. And we've got some more latte cakes and some very sadly discontinued Northern Lights. And then it goes down to the bottom. That's really thick yarn, would have to be knitted. And in there I've got this. I love this stuff. Again, I need to make something with that. And then I've got some Mandela cakes. This one here is very thin. It's the one that I got from Hobbycraft. More Cabaret, and this is velvety kind of yarn. And I think these are all kind of just like emu stuff. I haven't used it. I ordered it to see what it was like. Lots and lots of stuff. And then we go over there. That's ice yarn. And then that grey one you can see at the end was the Calico by King Cole. Got a feeling that's discontinued though. Got a bit of it, but not a lot. Well, massive amount. And then we got to the box of the accessories that I've been uploading. But as you can see, I do have a fair bit of yarn. There's this nice one under here. I might have to start making some serious projects, guys. Well, if I ever stop uploading products to my website. So I think I need to explain really that the last video I made, which said Hobby Rocks Yarn Room, some people were kind of confused, thinking it was my yarn room. Well, it's actually for to all intents and purposes, a mini warehouse, which is where my yarn that's going to be for sale is going to live. Now, this is my yarn room, where my yarn lives. And, oh, I love those cakes. I'm going to have to see if I can try and get something like that to sell them. There's my project that I'm working on, and my dream catcher that Mike got me, and my little angel that Linda Fairbrother got me. She got me a couple of those. But that one hangs. The other one's still in its little box with the words. So, yeah, normally you don't see this side of the yarn room. This is what's behind my head when I'm sitting. But all of and this one over here, this here, I love that yarn. It's Premier, and I can't remember the name of it at this precise moment, but I got sent that by Glenda, Creative Grandma. Isn't it gorgeous? That was just gorgeous yarn, and I ended up buying more because I loved it so much that I found some and I ended up buying it. And I've left that bit there so that I can make myself a scarf to go with the bits and pieces I've got, because I made fingerless gloves. And this one, that's the chainy kind of yarn. You know, you get the yarn that's like a chain. That's really nice. And that one is kind of like a fluffy vibe. So on the corner there, you see some gold yarn poking out. Gary bought me that. It's ice yarn. I've got 2 packs, and I might make a bag with that at some point if I can. And this is the Sirdar section where they've got the stone washed yarn. Some of it's been taken out because I've got it in a giveaway. Little bit of Christmas yarn there. Got more of that somewhere. But yeah, as you can see, it is a yarnscape, but not a vast, huge room, but it is a whole wall of yarn. Some of it you can't see because my box and stuff is in the way. This is lovely. I love this yarn. And this one. That's the paint box robin, that one there. Hopefully they will bring something like that back out again. Anyway, oh, and this is Malaga. I really like that. I was going to make a top with that, and I was going to put it together with that red there, which is actually from Poundland, but I thought it would go quite nicely. Actually, it might be a darker one. It's showing up quite light there, but they've got a dark one. Never did do it. More chainy yarn. And over on the other side, there's my little loom that I never used. Got some more mandalas. Lots and lots of colours. And that bit there used to be full of Poundland, but it's kind of variegated yarn now. And then as I get down to my files and the thing, under there, see, look, there's even more. And if I go further along, behind that bag there, that little box, is where all the chainy yarn lives. So, yeah. But this used to be a shelf that I could put my books and stuff on, but it's kind of not anymore. Anyway, that's a little tour of my little my extension to the warehouse out the back for Hobby Rocks, and my own little yarn room in here, and my overspill into the bedroom, which isn't as big and bushy and bulky as it used to be. I used to have way more than that, but I've been getting through it and giving it away and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, thanks for looking. Thanks for watching me. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and hopefully you might get informed when a new video pops up if YouTube feels like it. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now, everyone.